Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bullion Capital Club. My name is Fred Shupp. I'm the president as well as the founder of the club. I'm here to talk to you about a very precise system for releasing yourself from financial slavery and eliminating all of your debts, including credit cards, car payments, student loans, and also your home mortgage payments. Now, I want to get started by asking you a couple of questions. First of all, do you ever feel like there's a storm brewing in your financial world? And aren't you tired of feeling like a financial slave and spending the majority of your day running like a hamster on a wheel just to meet the bank's demands? Well, the next question is, are you ready to win the money game and to get yourself out from under the clouds of oppression that are surrounding you and everyone else you know? If so, you need to understand that there is a way to win the money game without having to compromise your integrity or rearrange your whole life. In this video, you'll see how you can earn all of the extra income you need each month in order to eliminate your debts as quickly as possible. Now, don't concern yourself at this point with how you will get the extra money. I'm going to explain that to you and show you how to apply that extra income to the strategy for paying off all of your debts. To demonstrate what financial slavery is all about and to see how most people sabotage their own financial dreams, take a look at the chart on your screen and you'll see a financial spreadsheet that shows how a very typical American family spends their income. As the chart shows, this family is earning a combined monthly income of $5,100. And if you go to the bottom of the spreadsheet, you'll see that they're spending $6,230. Now, this represents an $1,130 monthly deficit. Now, the question is, how on earth do they do this? Well, the answer is very simple. They use the buy now and pay later system that the banks have orchestrated for their lives. And each year they go further and further into debt. And eventually they go so deeply into debt that they can't see a way out. Do you know anyone in this situation? Of course you do. Now let's take a closer look at how the money is actually spent. First, there's a multitude of taxes that are eating up your paycheck before you even get started on the bills. Now, this is not a course on eliminating taxes, but I'm pointing this out in order to portray an accurate picture of this family's finances. In this example, we show a monthly tax expense of $1,530. Again, this includes income taxes as well as every other kind of tax that you can think of. As you may already know, there are many taxes that are hidden as well as many that are quite obvious. Next on the list of payments are the two mortgages totaling $180,000, which comes with a monthly payment of $1,600. After 30 years of paying this amount, that $180,000 loan will cost you $576,000. So you see, the banks just made $396,000 of interest, which is pure profit for the banks, but financial slavery for you. The next debt on the chart is an automobile loan of $20,000 that comes with a payment of $450 per month. After 5 years of making payments, you'll pay a total of $27,000 instead of the selling price of $20,000. So the banks just clipped you for another $7,000 of your hard-earned money for financing your dream car. And by the time you get it paid for, it'll be time to trade the old model in on the newest and the shiniest model. And so the interest charges just continue draining you year after year. And then there's a multitude of credit cards, which include Visa, MasterCard, as well as the different department stores and gasoline credit cards. In order to keep the math simple, let's take a look at how much it actually costs you to make minimum payments on a $10,000 credit card with a 21% interest rate. That amount requires a minimum monthly payment of $199.94. And if you just make minimum payments, it'll take you 10 years and $23,992.80 to completely pay off the $10,000 credit card. In this case, the banks just clipped you for almost $14 $15,000 extra dollars just to use their plastic cards. Now, another huge credit expense are student loans used by many people to fund their college education. Currently, these loans amount to almost $1 trillion, and the average loan is about $25,000. This type of loan charges less interest than credit cards, but with payments of $280 a month for 10 years, you'll pay back about $34,000. So the moneylenders just clipped you for another $9,000 of interest. And almost every household has medical and dental expenses. Even with insurance, these expenses can represent an ongoing monthly bill that you never get completely paid off. And as you may have already discovered for yourself, involvement with the medical world can be very expensive, to say the least. Additionally, there's a cost of the various insurance policies that you pay for. These include life, health, disability, automobile, and homeowners insurance. This bill is also ongoing, and in the case of the family in this example, they're paying more than $600 a month to the various insurance companies in order to protect themselves from a future calamity. Energy and utilities are another unending monthly expense. The chart shows that this family is spending about $300 a month on these expenses, and these costs can vary depending on the fluctuating seasons of the year, as you may well know. Add on another $800 to $1,000 a month for food and household items, and your paycheck is dwindling quite rapidly to zero. So now what do you do if you have an emergency such as a plumbing or appliances breaking down? The family in the example tries to allocate $100 a month to those expenses, but if you look at what is really happening, you'll see that they consistently have too much month left over at the end of the money, and they don't have any extra money to pay for emergencies. This is the time when they grab the emergency credit card. Do you know anyone in this situation? And do you really understand what financial slavery is costing you personally? This leads to the next question, which is, if your ship is sinking, do you want to get off the ship? You really can stop worrying about all of your debts, and you can start keeping more of the money you work so hard to earn. So let's get busy setting yourself free and start making the rest of your life the best of your life. There is no need to gamble with your money or your financial future. You can achieve your financial goals without taking unnecessary financial risks. So now that you understand the way the financial slavery game is played in America, you have to decide for yourself what it is that you really want to accomplish in your life. If you want financial freedom, you can have financial freedom, even in the most challenging economy. Just follow the very simple steps of our strategy outlined on our website and in this video, and you can become debt-free and financially independent in a very short period of time. The goal of this strategy is to eliminate all of your debts as quickly as possible. This will require you to increase your income in order to get the extra money you'll need to accelerate the process. If you're not already familiar with our income-generating system and the 10 purchase agreements that make the system work, you should study the basic marketing plan, which can be found on the BullionCapitalClub.org website, as well as on our YouTube videos, which are also found on the website. The chart in front of you shows all 10 of our purchase agreements starting as low as $200 and increasing to $60,000. If you're already familiar with our basic 10-step strategy, then you understand that each time you complete one of our 10 purchase agreements, you double your deposit amount with a matching commission, and you receive both in the form of gold and silver bullion coins. It works the same way for all 10 of our purchase agreements, and the only difference is the dollar amount of the purchase, the deposit, and the commissions, as well as the bonuses paid. The beauty of the debt elimination strategy is that you can complete all of the steps using only the profits you earn each time you complete an agreement. Now, there's a bit of a dance here that you'll have to learn, starting with your initial deposit. You complete a purchase agreement and receive a commission equal to your deposit amount, which means you double your deposit each and every time you complete a purchase agreement. This is where you'll get the money you need to pay off all of your debts. When you receive your first gold or silver bonus, you can cash in some of your bullion coins and use the cash you receive to repeat the process over and over again. Converting coins to paper currency is very easy to do. Bullion coins are bought and sold at a multitude of bullion dealers throughout the world. Most gold and silver dealers will pay you spot price for your coins. Now, the spot price of gold and silver is set in London each day, and these price quotes fluctuate between the opening and closing of the futures market. You can know the daily value of your coins by simply checking current prices in your computer or newspaper. This allows you to buy or sell at any time that feels right for you. So now let's demonstrate how you can accelerate the debt elimination process and receive higher commissions and bonuses starting as soon as today. Our example shows you beginning the strategy with a $5,000 deposit on a $10,000 purchase agreement. At this point, you don't need to concern yourself with how to get the initial $5,000. We can also show you how to create that money. But for now, let's just focus on how you use the $5,000 to eliminate the strategy. Step 1. Place your $5,000 deposit on a $10,000 Bullion Capital Club purchase agreement. Step 2. Refer 3 other people to do the same as you did. Step 3. Receive $10,000 in gold and/or silver bullion coins. Step 4. Cash in the gold and silver coins for $10,000 in paper currency. Step 5. Apply $5,000 to accelerating the repayment of your debts. Step 6. Use the remaining $5,000 for a deposit on another $10,000 purchase agreement. It really is that simple. Now just keep repeating the 6 steps over and over again with the same 3 or any combination of 3 personally referred club members, adding $5,000 a month on top of your regular monthly payments. This will quickly eliminate all of your debts and save you literally hundreds of thousands of dollars that otherwise would have just gone to the banks as pure profit. And given the choice, who would you rather give your money to, the banks or your family? It really is your choice. Which do you prefer, freedom or financial slavery? Look at the chart on your screen and see how quickly an extra $5,000 a month can eliminate all of your existing debts. Notice that the first 3 credit cards totaling $5,000 can be paid off in just 1 month. The next 3 cards with a total balance of $10,000 will be paid in only 2 months. And that $20,000 car will be paid in full in just 4 months. The $25,000 student loans can be eliminated in just 5 months. Now, the last debt on the list is a $180,000 home mortgage loan, and using only the $5,000 extra income each month, this loan can be retired in just 36 months. Making payments on a 30-year mortgage is like pushing a rock up a steep hill. It takes forever to accomplish the job. Now just look at the chart and see how much interest it costs you to pay off a $100,000 loan over 30 years. You'll notice that you give the banks almost $200,000 in interest just to use their $100,000 loan. These monthly payments add up to quite a bit of money. Just look at the next chart on your screen. It'll show you how much it costs the average American family just to pay their living expenses over a 30-year working lifetime. Now you understand what financial slavery is all about. And you also know how to extricate yourself from playing the money game the way the banks designed it for you. It's time to wake up, America, and start using the money that you already have instead of plastic credit cards to buy all of the things you want. Now, the choice is between freedom and slavery. Which one of these do you prefer? There's more to life than working for the banks and mortgage companies, don't you agree? And in the final analysis, it is your decision. And now, here's how the Bullion Capital Club can help you to create the extra income you need. Now, to begin, you'll be placing a deposit of $5,000 on a $10,000 purchase agreement. By referring 3 other people to participate in the strategy, you will earn a commission of $5,000, which we will add to your $5,000 deposit. This will double your deposit amount, and you will receive $10,000 in gold and or silver bullion coins. And each time you repeat this process, you'll double your $5,000 to $10,000, which gives you the capital you need to implement the debt elimination strategy. The entire strategy can be completed using only the profits you earn when you complete purchase agreements. Now, the next question you may be asking yourself is, where do you get the $5,000 to leverage your Bullion Capital Club business? The pictures you see on your screen are just a few places to start looking for the money you need to launch your business. If you don't already have the money, you can borrow the $5,000 from any of the various lending institutions you see on your screen. If you do this, it will cost you approximately $50 a month in debt service to have the use of the bank's $5,000. If it takes you just 1 month to complete your first agreement, you will have spent $50 to leverage the bank's $5,000 into $10,000 in gold and silver bullion coins that you will receive each and every time you complete just one agreement. Do you fully understand that spending just $50 to leverage the bank's $5,000 into $10,000 gives you an astronomical amount of interest earnings? In fact, it's thousands of percentages of increase on your out-of-pocket expense of $50. The only question is, how many times would you like to do this over and over again? If you're really concerned about the $5,000 you borrowed, pay it back in full when you receive your first $10,000 gold and silver bonus. After you pay back the loan, you'll still have remaining $5,000 to place a deposit on another $10,000 purchase agreement. And just keep repeating the process over and over again until you are completely free of debt. After you accomplish that, you can use all of your profits from completing purchase agreements to build a retirement nest egg for your future. To see how easy this can be, just study the simple step-by-step strategy outlined in front of you on the screen. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. Just follow the strategy one step at a time and see for yourself how gold and silver can be used as a tool to help you to weather the financial storms. In fact, you can even use this strategy to become very wealthy if that's something you want to do. For closer study of the debt elimination strategy, just study the pages on the www.bullioncapitalclub.org website. If you have questions about our strategies, please contact the person who introduced you to the club, or you can contact the company directly. So for now, this is Fred Shupp saying thank you for joining us. We're here to serve you, and if you are ready to release yourself from financial slavery, Bullion Capital Club can help you to achieve that goal. So don't delay. Get started today. Thanks again for joining us, and have a wonderful life. You certainly do deserve it. Good day.